We are live at Cool Sports, home of the Icarium? Sure. In Knoxville, Tennessee, as your Raleigh Raptors take on the Smoky Mountain Wild. The first of 4 games this weekend. Yeah, we'll have to keep our fingers crossed. There is no Wi-Fi in this barn, so we'll try as best we can to keep this going. But if you can hear me, just put a little message in the comments. Just want to make sure that my commentary can be heard and the mic is working, because I didn't get the little message I normally do. Test, 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 test. Okay, I joined my own and I know that's working, so there we go. All right, time's up. Hopefully volume will work. I'm going to try to keep the mic pinned to me instead of holding it, because I can get loud, I've been told. So we'll see how this works. Sometimes when I've clipped it, it's been too quiet. So again, feel free as things go along. If things are too loud or too quiet, please tell me to adjust. She will be. I'll be going back and forth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't here for that's figure. Your only other option. Because I remember who.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't care.
That was back when
they can hear my commentary.
No, the hill, like when you come down the hill, I remember the other way.
So already a complaint about our camera, despite the fact that we were there before they sat down. So already off to a great start. Puck drops and we're underway. Gagan Brown with the puck tries to get it out. Loses the handle a little bit. Gets knocked over by the Wild. Puck sent down. A driver loses an edge. And the Wild showing the pressure. Driver sends it down. A little extra emphasis there by driver. Scott sends it down. Morris has it. Tries to send it across the slot. No one there. Into the corner of which I cannot see. Sent it back around. Wild trying to get it out. Almost past the blue line, but not quite. Keener has it. The shot on that goes wide. Wild again trying to get it out. Driver keeps it in. Good possession round here by the Raptors as we get a partial change. Puck gets sent out. Rolls back to the back ice for an icing. So we'll set back up into the Raptors offensive zone with 13:50 remaining in the first period. No score. Puck drops to Gall. Sends it over into the corner. Kept in. Stegall puts it on net. Pad save. Rebounded. The Wild will bring it out. Send it out cross ice. Takes an odd bounce. Offsides. Sent back down ice. Caught up. Sent back around. Stopped by Stegall. Rogers can't get it though. Sent back. Rogers sends it around. Goes into the corner. Wild will try to get it out. Send it off cross ice. Icing waved off. Driver along the boards. Sent it over to Stegall. Stegall. Lombardo gets it over the blue line. Attempts to dump. He does. Wild have it deep in their own defensive zone. Driver keeps it in. Wild will chase after it. Send it back around the boards the other way. Puck bounces against the glass. Amasadi fights for it. Wild have it, put it on net. Blocker save by Perkins. Wild cycle. Driver puts him into the boards. Keener's going to chase. Edwards gets a piece. Goes back around the other way. Edwards sends it off the boards. Caught. In front. Score. Lone assignment there as a Wild player just perched right in front of the crease to put it past Perkins and to give the Wild a 1-0 lead. A good start for the Raptors with possession, negated by one error, and the Raptors are down early. Driver over to Brown. Brown will dump it over. Sent back into the corner. Scott will fight for it, as will Stegall. Morris gets a piece of it, but it's out to Driver. Driver sends it over. Back around the boards. Brown to pinch. Kept in. Brown attempts to send it forward. Taken by the Wild. Take it behind their own net. Go to skate it out. Whoa. Shoulder elbow shiver there by the Wild. Multi-car pile up there. Check low by the Wild in front of an official, uncalled. We're in let them play mode, so until we see otherwise, we won't complain. 11:09 remaining in the first period. Wild with a 1-0 lead. Puck sent out. Edwards will take it in the corner. Gets sent out. Edwards gets it back in the corner. Avoids the check. It's out to another Wild player, but that goes off of the skate. Lombardo will send it around the glass. Rogers catches up to it, takes down a Wild player, but the backup Wild player takes it, shoots it on net, which Perkins easily gloves for a stoppage. 10:38 remaining in the first. 1-0 Wild. Faceoff goes back to the Wild. They'll send it around the boards. And back around again. In front. Picked up by the Wild. Bouncing puck. Dangerous there.
Come on, man.
A little extracurricular there by the Wild. Who are asking for something they probably don't want to receive. Face off again in the Raptors defensive zone. sent out, taken away by driver. Amistadi's got it on the rush. Amistadi with the move, shot on net. Swallowed up by the Wild goaltender. Good play by Amistadi on the rush to put puck on net. But unfortunately, right in the logo. In order to get it through the logo, you must shoot much, much harder. Stigall to take the face off. Gets sent down, poked away. Edwards sends it back in. So back into Raptors offensive zone. Wild will try to get to it. Amistadi fights it. Goes along the backboards. Attempted to be kept in by Edwards. He sends it over D to D to Driver. Driver takes a hit, loses the puck. Good puck separation there by the Wild. Sent down. Driver gets a piece of it, bouncing puck. Wild will dump it in, send it around the boards, and back again. Into the skates, Amistadi goes after it. Stigall tries to get it past. Then Edwards, with the attempted check, gets the puck off the player. Entry by the Wild, they'll dump it in again. Driver will go after it, tries to get a piece of it. Will fight back to get it, kicks it forward. There is a check behind the puck. We're going to call interference on that one. So that's a 2-minute cheating. And the Raptors will go on their first power play of the game. I'm corrected. It's a minute 30 here in this particular tournament because we don't like long penalties in tournaments. So a 1 minute and 30 second power play. So some discussion.
Hey! Is it all the way down?
I understand it's icing, guys, but it's also a penalty.
It's a 3/4 penalty, so it's 3/4 of the way down the ice where it should be.
Anyway,
What the hell was that?
dumped in. Scott goes after it. Tell you what, we got 4 officials now. If they were on the same page, it'd be awesome. Out to the point, driver shoots, deflected, but goes wide. Scott has it in the corner. Good to see he's healthy, or at least healthy enough to be playing. I'm not a doctor. Strong pass there by Brown. Shot on net. Score!
It was like a power play.
Driver with the shot on net. Wild goaltender could only block it. And Brady Scott right there on the doorstep to put it away. And we are tied at 1 with a power play goal. 8:23 remaining in the first. We'll be back to 5-on-5 hockey. Tied up, puck lost, sent back, tied up again. Dumped in by the Wild. Edwards, check from behind before the puck arrived. No kill. So that's just going to light a fuse. Cross ice. Edwards goes after it. Pins it against the board. Oh, that was a dangerous one by Morris. He's got to get called. Yep, they'll get him for a trip. Morris is going to go into the box. Lucky that's just a minor. That could have been called knee on knee because that was real close to that. But he'll just take the 1.5-minute penalty, and now the Raptors will go on the kill. 7:42 remaining in the first period. We've got a 1-1 tie. Faceoff goes into the boards. Sent back into the corner. The Wild will try to set something up. Lombardo there with the pressure. Shot on net, deflected away. Driver tries to set it out, doesn't get all of it. And a little bit of tomfoolery in front of the crease. Edwards asking how many times he needs to get cross-checked high to get just the sole penalty. I don't know what the answer is for that, but we'll have coincidings. And we'll continue with 1:10 left in the power play. Puck goes out to the point. Blocked by Perkins. Now tied up in the corner. Wild have it. They'll bring it around town. Shot on net. Blocked. Tied up. Lombardo gets a piece of it.
Hit!
Needs to send it down ice. Could not send it down all the way, but got it out of the zone, so the Wild will have to regroup. They'll send it in. Rebound grabbed by the Wild. Back pass. They're looking for an opportunity. Shot on net, blocked by their own player. That's unfortunate. Drop pass to the point. Goes off of a skate. That's going to sting. Out to the blue line again. Shot. Blocked. Rebound. Blocked again by Perkins. Wild try to bring it around. Send it out to the point again. Shot. Wide. One-timer off the rebound. Goes high off a deflection. 4 seconds. 3. Shot on net. Stopped by Perkins. He'll cover. Just as the penalty ends. So the kill is over. And at 6:12 remaining in the first period, we are tied at 1. Edwards and the Rude Boy, both still in the box. They have to serve their minute 30 end a whistle. And puck sent back, bounce over the stick. Morris goes after it, can't get to it in time. Pass intercepted by Stegall. Scott there to pick it back up. Stegall avoids the big check. This is going to be a hard-hitting battle. Lee takes it. Offside's now waved off. Puck sent out of the zone. Lee will have it. He'll dump it back in. That's going to be an icing, though. So 5:33 remaining in the first. 1-1 tie. Edwards' penalty is over. So we're back to our full bench, depending on your definition of a full bench. We've got 11 skaters here tonight. As the shot from the point is blocked. Picked up by Scott. Scott had Morris down ice, but couldn't get the puck to him. Not tied up in the corner. Big check missed on Stegall. Puck squirts out though. Slow skate. Not going to get the icing there, so driver will have to take it and send it down ice.
Oh, come on.
Scott couldn't get a stick on it. So we'll go back around the other way, at mid-ice. Morris dumps it in. That icing is waved off, which was nice of them. Some puck movement. Gets sent in. Wild get the second shot on. Goes off the post, but... And... It is time for Galaxy Hockey, everyone. Oh. So if I know bowling, we're going to turn on the black light eventually and have glow sticks and start to play.
Oh, he's on the turf? Oh, you won't listen to me.
This is what we'll generally call a new one for us here. We're running off of my battery on my phone, so you still have live stream. I wish we knew what happened. An act of God, you might say. So are you asking me to improvise, Mr. Perkins? What now?
Your little blue light. It's pretty fancy. We can find
Oh, yeah.
Tom. Tom, lead us to safety.
Put your glasses on. Now we can find you.
So,
You really don't even
oh boy.
Nice, a little soft.
Have you subscribed to the Work Rate Hockey newsletter? workrate-hockey.ghost.io. Sign up now. I know the guy who writes it. Allegedly, he's talented. I don't know what to do here, but I'll just keep talking. Too many checks, power overload. The pure electricity of this game. Somebody replace the hamster on the wheel. So, yeah, I don't know what we do at this point. We're just kind of hanging out, chilling. Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
Well, it makes sense.
It's 7:07 our time here, so I can't even give you NHL updates.
What'd you fly into?
Let's see if I can figure out what the score was. Well, not the score. Yeah, that's our live dead footage there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So let's see. What else can we talk about?
Yeah, right.
I mean, we. Hey,
This is eventful.
this one's a new one.
Isn't this the first game?
First
Not
game.
first game, but first game for y'all.
For us, right. This is the first time I've ever had this happen.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long ass weekend. Yeah.
So I'm here with Xander Morris.
What's up? Oh, you're live right now?
Well, I'm recording. Live is over there, but
Gotcha.
the interview is going live
Okay,
over the
okay.
feed of a bunch of people looking at a dark rink right now. So,
Gotcha.
so we were about midway through the first, I'd say. How do you feel about the team's play so far?
Personally, I think we're hanging in there. I think we're doing what we should be doing. There's a lot of hockey left, hopefully, if we get the lights back on. And but no, we're doing what we should be doing. We're getting pucks in deep, and we're tied, so that's obviously a plus. But we got a good start. If we can just keep it going after this break, I think we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, we hit most of the hockey cliches on there on the bingo card, so that's good. it seems like it's getting a little physical early. It seems like there's some decent size on this Wild team, so it looks like they want to throw the body a little bit.
Well, if they want to throw the body, then that means we got to do the same, right? So can't just sit here and let them bully us around, right? We got to play our game. Can't let what they're doing affect us. So as long as we keep playing our game, we like to play a hard physical game. We like to be fast. So as long as we keep that up, we should be just fine.
Sounds good. Thanks, Xander.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Tom.
Xander Morris, Raleigh Raptors forward. It's these kind of interviews that you can't get normally unless we pull the plug on the power. So that interview, as much video as I can get, will be uploaded to the channel as well. But yeah, I'm not sure what else we can do at this point.
Flash your brights at them, they go through why you're flashing. I mean, gas is dirt cheap. We stopped that on Loves or something. It was like $2.47.
So let's see what else is going on. For you Canes fans out there, Bradley Nadeau was sent down today. Likelihood would be that if Nadeau was sent down, then without a call-up, more than likely could be Eric Robinson that's going to return from the injured list. He was skating yesterday in a yellow non-contact jersey, so he could be ready to go. Nadeau was still playing fourth line minutes, so I'm not sure necessarily the value he was really giving the team there in that role. Nadeau is more of a scorer and offensive player than he is a grinder, so he'll do great back in Chicago, lighting up the nets for the Chicago Wolves in the AHL.
Whereas the CX50 was like 1.9, but they had like sold most of the ones. So I was able to get like
As we continue on,
top of the line, like CX5, so I got like ventilated seats, which is a huge thing for me because I sweat so much. So I got that, yeah. So it's been pretty good. Yeah, I couldn't decide between. They have like a dark blue that's almost black until the sunlight hits it. Yeah, I like blue, but then it was like if I ever forced to sell it, like blue's just not popular anymore, so I got like a dark green or something like that.
it figures one day that we actually get 4 officials, we can't play a full game of hockey.
As long as I can keep the park clean.
So again, if you're just joining us, 1, yeah, this is weird. 2, we've got a local power outage. So it does not.
The boys are just chit-chatting on the bench. They're kind of laughing about the whole thing. They're trying to figure out like what's the possibility, what could happen. Bill and stuff. And I tried to find the guy that was at the desk when we walked in, but he's nowhere to be found. My guess is that somebody knows the math on how long until the ice is.
That is the question right now. With the lack of power, it's not so much the visibility, although it's good to be able to see when you play hockey, but it's also the refrigeration of the ice. So the less we have power, the softer this ice is going to become.
Yeah, well, I've been doing like close to 50 college. All the hockey.
Do we know if this is an isolated event for here or if it's a local outage in general?
I didn't walk outside to see if I could. I'll go look. Why not?
They've been looking
Chris
at,
Lombardo to investigate. Perkins skated out to the crease. Chris Lombardo to investigate whether this is isolated to this particular ice rink or if this is just a local outage in general. I am a little surprised that there isn't a generator in place. We do have the emergency lights that are lit up, but that's it. So we are able to safely evacuate. If this were WTBS, we'd cut away to a video of the Andy Griffith Show. Unfortunately, I do not have that kind of capacity to change the feed of the live feed to some public domain or something else.
There's power outside.
Okay. So this is
Any further updates?
It looks like we pulled the kids back to the locker room. We walked around.
yeah. The benches seem empty.
He's 81.
So we'll just keep going. I don't know.
Any idea where we were in game time?
Yeah, my dad's the only one that really.
No. Let's see.
I mean, it's like 3/4 of their house they don't even use. I don't know. I know.
I need to keep walking so I can
No, I live through. I'm at 3/4 of it. Just sits empty. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, probably. But yeah, I don't know. And then he'll do stupid stuff like like lawn
Every year to try and get the building power back on. Ron's on his way in. I don't know what they're going to do with it, so we're just going to see if we can get it back on. If not, we're going to try and figure it out from there. Okay. It's pretty much the best I can tell you. We'll figure it out.
Somebody's trying to fix it.
Well, they're going to come in, they're going to take a look at it, and then we'll figure out what's going on. I'm not an electrician, so I have no idea.
What's the math on how much time before the ice gets cleaned?
Well, that's Ron will be in here in like 15 minutes. The building manager, he'll give us an idea on how long that's going to take. It's going to be a while. I don't think it's in danger of becoming later. I think it's kind of. But give it an hour or so, we might be in a different boat. So.
And worst case scenario,
No, worst case scenario is we finish this tomorrow after we get the power back on. If we get the power back on. Absolutely.
This is why you need to be on camera. You like the interview. It's on right there.
Yeah, interview right here. Pre-game interview. Interview.
This would be a great interview.
There's something to do.
What else know down here? What's going on too?
We're still streaming.
Yeah, we are still streaming.
So we're here now with Jaden Rogers. Jaden, how do you feel the game's been going so far?
I feel like the game's going pretty good. I mean, I got a good hit there.
Let me redo. Oh, yeah. Let's start again. So we're here with Jaden Rogers. Jaden, how do you feel the game's been going so far?
I feel like the game's going good. We're playing great. We got a few good hits down in the bottom of the crease there. We got to defend our goalie.
Oh yeah.
Got to defend him. I feel like we're playing good. Playing a good game.
Yeah, it's definitely been physical. You can tell that Wild team seems like it has a little bit of size to them, so they probably feel that they can use that size to their advantage. But it seems like you guys aren't backing down.
We wouldn't back down from these guys. We don't back down from nobody. So we gotta play hard. We got Brady Scott that scored our first goal. We gotta love that. So
yeah, absolutely good power play work there. How do you feel the team has to? Is there anything you feel the team has to work on to get the advantage over this Wild team?
I feel like we should pressure the puck more, get down in the zone, get some shots on net. Because this goalie's weak side is his blocker. So
very good. Thank you, Jaden. Mr. Perkins now we have Brian Perkins with us. Mr. Perkins.
Yeah.
How do you feel your goaltending has been so far this evening?
To be honest, that first goal was a little soft off the point, but other than that, I feel like I've been pretty solid, but I've got a great team in front of me, so I've got a great team.
It was an unfortunate situation because you had the Wild player was parked nicely in front, and it was a quick one time. Not much reaction time. I think it took a little bad bounce behind the board. So,
but that is a part of hockey, and that's what you got to do. You got to bounce back from that. Bounce back.
Absolutely, and you guys have maintained and were able to put things together to tie the game at 1 off the power play. How do you feel about the physicality? We've taken a couple penalties so far. That's been an issue in the past. Think that the team can keep their heads?
I honestly, I want to say one thing. I feel like that's been a not just a problem in the past, but also a problem in the future. But we're working on that, right? We take penalties. We take penalties now. We take penalties later. We're going to take penalties in the future. But it's a matter of making good penalties if we have to take them, all right? If we're making penalties, have them be for good plays, not for stupid, all right? Stupid penalties are bad. Good penalties are good.
Excellent advice from Brian Perkins.
I'm a goalie, though, so I don't know.
Berkey, appreciate your time.
Oh, yeah. Hey, and be sure to follow the Raptors Instagram page. I post almost game day. I post game day and funny little photos from the bench of your boys in the penalty box. Yeah, this is awful. This is awful. 18, 10 years of hockey? I don't think I've ever seen this. This is
I did it with
crazy.
Hayes today. He was downstairs in the lobby, and I went downstairs in the lobby. And they're all gone.
All right. So we've been told that the building manager is on his way.
I found him in the parking lot. I was looking for Hayes earlier.
We'll see what happens as a result of that. No one's really sure how much time we have left. So we're at the mercy of the building manager at this point, heading back. I guess he knows where all the switches are and the fuses. This is isolated to the rink. It is not a local power outage. It is isolated to the rink here. So the building manager will come down and turn it off and on again. So whatever momentum that there possibly was in this game, I don't even know if it's worth keeping it at this point. I mean, we have a tie game. We had time elapsed, but we're antsy. We're digging for content here.
That first goal, though.
Where'd that first goal go? Did I go left side?
Yeah, it was rough. It was rough high. It was right in front. I mean, if I had my catch around front, well, maybe I probably could have that one, but it did bad.
I mean, I feel that, but there's not really nothing you can really do what you need.
He was sitting right there. Yeah, why did you place the battery up there?
I live in.
I don't know what music.
It's like a. It's not. It's a lot better than what you all have to drive. The main part of the store is open.
Yeah, that's what I was just
It comes in. So at 11, it's rainy right now.
So let's see. Around the NHL right now. 13:32 remaining in the first period. Rangers and Red Wings, no score. 10:56 remaining in the first period. Wild lead the Islanders 1-0.
And we started our game at 11:30 at night. We're not going to come back here anymore. It's drama here.
Those are the two active games. 9 o'clock, Flames will play the Blackhawks. And at 10 o'clock, the Jets and the Sharks in the West Side Story matchup. If any of you are still listening at this point, do you not have anything better to do? I guess you can leave it on in the background. We'll let you know if something happens. You know what? That's the thing. You pop on and you're like, nope, still dark. If I end the stream, then I have to make a new stream. And then that becomes a whole thing. So then I have to send it out to everybody again.
Okay, hockey players, we're going to slow this one down for the couple. Backwards. Full hands. That's why I love because they got the DJ booth at Garner down high or whatever. It's like from the old roller rink.
Yeah. I'm ending this feed now. I will set another feed if we actually have hockey again. We'll need to warm up and things like that. So I will send out the code, or stay tuned to the Raptors channel to see the next feed come up. But we're going to cut this one off for now to save my data because I'm not even on Wi-Fi, although I wouldn't be able to be on Wi-Fi anyway because the power's out. All right. See you guys soon, hopefully. We are back. Oh, we got power. We got a scoreboard. There's no puddles that I can see. Ice is good enough. On one side, the shot differential is 8-4. On the other side, the shot differential is 9-4. So, welcome back. Apparently, they turned it off and back on again. Whistle is blown. So we are back on the ice. For a little bit more of a warm up. I'm going to head back here. All right. No, you're good. You're good, man. Done. Grand opening, grand closing.
The ref was quick on the whistle when it went out, though. I would have been like, what the hell? And then, oh, yeah.
So, here we go again. I gotta say, when it happens a second time, it's not promising. But here we are again.
So how are you going to be playing there in the middle of the night?
I don't know what's going on. The cheat is using his light switch for light switch raves. If you get that reference, you're cool. All right, so let me get out of people's way again.
Are you still live?
Oh, there goes the AC pumping through. This will probably be the biggest crowd we have this weekend. I'm not exactly sure where the Smoky Mountain Wild play out of, but they play out of Tennessee. So this is one you can ask the grandparents and anybody else who happens to be in the area and say, hey, come out and support my child that I'm spending thousands of dollars on. Hi, Brian Perkins. He likes attention.
He's been on several national hockey broadcasts, I think, during games.
Yeah.
Somehow, wherever he sits, I think he said, there's like a camera there, and they'll like cut to him at intermission, right at intermission starts. Usually, when the games are doing well, it's not just look on the same time.
Staring.
Really? Yeah.
Like I'm there with
I know, I tried.
when I built it up.
Did you get Eric with you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was Eric. If you had blackout on your bingo card, you're cheating. If you had 4 blackouts on your bingo card, where the hell are you playing? So, here we are again. And see, it's unfortunate because we have to hold on. We have to figure this out because technically we paid for 4 games. That's part of the tournament. When you participate in a tournament, part of their fine print in their contract is we guarantee you X amount of games. And generally it's 4 games, which ends up being 3 games against regular competition and either a consolation game or a championship game or playoff games, that type of thing. So that's why you have consolation games in the first place, because no one really wants to play the 5 versus 6 or the 7 versus 8 game. But damn it, they promised you 4 games. You're going to play them. So that's the problem with this right now, is if they cancel this game because of the situation, we're still owed 4 games. We have 2 tomorrow, assuming the rink works tomorrow. We have 2 tomorrow, and then we have the championship/consolation game on Sunday. At this rate, you're almost pushing it to the point where you either have to have 3 games on Saturday, which isn't going to happen, or you have to have the 3rd regular game Sunday morning and then push games to Sunday afternoon. Neither of these situations is ideal.
The other 2 teams that we play are
There's a beer league game after that, so I mean, we could probably push the beer league game. But right now, I'm not convinced.
So I said this before and the lights went on, but once you have multiple outages, that does not bode well. Nope, didn't work this time. Last time I said it, the lights went on, so you try what you can. Oh, yeah, the AC vents or whatever. So, what's everybody doing for dinner?
We have rain delays and lightning and whatever. We're not used to that. I mean, as long as there's power, I don't care if it's ice on the roads. If the rink is open, you're playing. But power is the one limit.
Still a lot of discussion over there by the scorer's table. So puck drop was 6:50. It's 7:49 now. There are scheduled games after this one, so we're pushing the schedule back. There's only one sheet here. And every game that we play this weekend is at this barn. So time goes on. Let's check scores around the NHL. Now with 1:06 remaining in the first, Red Wings and Rangers tied at 1. J.T. Comfer with the goal for the Red Wings. First intermission for the Wild Islanders, the Minnesota Wild up 2-0. No, sir, I don't believe you. I'm not falling for it this time. We've got no scoreboards, but we have lights. I think it's time for a lozenge. It's lozenge time. So we've got lights. We don't have AC pumping. The weird tube in the middle of the rink has been switched. It is on suck now. It needs to switch to blow. This is Spaceballs to the hockey game. So the lights are on. The scoreboards are not on.
The lobby's still off.
The lobby is off. Perhaps we have overloaded the hamster that runs on the wheel that powers this facility. We have switched to gerbil power.
Organization. So the Mad Hatters and feeding some others picked up those players, and now they're all strong. So now they just get like
Hey, look, it's Brian Perkins.
That's going to be scary on the
If you're just joining us, I'm sorry.
You should have done like a Jaws thing, come from the bottom.
Do not jump scare my channel.
Oh no. Because certain things I'm still don't have power to.
yeah.
Yeah, we're taking the power off of the emergency stuff.
We got plenty of ice to put in.
Okay, we have a scoreboard. We got one. It's booting up. This is one of these things like when you're in the kitchen and you blow a fuse and you switch the circuit breaker back on and you start plugging stuff in and go, what trips it? I can plug this in. That's okay. I'll plug this in. That's okay. I'll plug this in. That's what does it. Okay. So there's a guy somewhere in a back room putting a penny where a fuse should be.
Of course.
So apparently, according to Brian Perkins, the teams are playing tic-tac-toe because no one will play Owen in chess.
You got you.
All right. So we're skating around.
Offside. I think we need a Zam cut, yeah.
Air hockey rules. All right, whistle. All right.
I got you.
So we're lining up to play. I apologize right off the bat. I'm not going to have a clock for you. I have a good memory, so I can at least tell you what the score is. And I know what period it is. Well, what time is it? It's go time, apparently. Puck drop, and we're underway. We're back to hockey. Driver sends it into a player's chest. Wild will bring it in. Let's get around in front. Missed by the Wild. That was a good opportunity there. Morris will try to scoop it out. Does not. Brown has it, sends it over to Brady Scott. Scott brings it in. Goes into the corner. Sends it around. Deflected. Wild will have it. They'll go back the other way. Shot goes wide. Dug out. Morris goes for it. He's got it against the boards. He gets it past the blue line. Wild will have to reset. Center ice. Wild will bring it into the zone. Brown had him covered, so sends it back out. Shot deflected, goes a little bit wide. Edwards loses the handle. Wild have it, try to put it out in front. Sticked away by Perkins. Segal has it. He'll bring it down ice. Takes a hit. Goes back around the other way. Shot on net, swallowed up by Perkins. And we'll get a whistle. There is some amount of time remaining in the game. It's a first period. Puck goes out, goes past the blue line. That's offside. Gets called. Hooray! Tied up, goes against the boards. Driver tries to bring it in. He does. It goes over to the Wild. Sent back around. Rogers has it, tries to bring it. Call it up. Driver will get a piece of it. Stegall keeps it. Sent over. Lombardo has it in the corner now.
Come on, let this stay!
Wild have it. Bring it down ice. Shot goes wide. It's back around. Lombardo will send it around the other way. Hard check into the board. And the after effect. Referee watches because he gets off on that kind of thing. The first check into the bench was bad enough. Shot on net. Saved by Perkins. Again, the first check into the bench is bad enough. The follow-up check to continue to push him into the bench as an official's watching is not cool, man. Not cool. Racerock can take it away. Amistadi. Patty Lee gets it knocked down ice, covered by the Wild goaltender. Patty Lee right there, but nothing going. Tied up out to Driver. Driver sends it over to Amistadi. Amistadi has it along the boards. Gets out. Wild will take it. Bring it back the other way. Good job there by Brown to stay on it. Puck set and dumped in. Picked up by the Raptors, who flip it out of the zone. Sent back around the other way. Big swing. Shot goes wide by the Wild. Along the boards, goes into the corner. Brown will go after it. Wild have it. They'll try to get it out to the point. Shot from the point. Deflected. Score. Definitely a deflection off a stick there. You could hear it echo through the arena. Not much you can do on a deflection like that. So 2-1 Wild. Brown tries to send it out, doesn't get all of it. Shot on net, saved by Perkins. Wild tried to get it out. Good job by Brown. Stegall sent it down ice to get it midway. Picked up by the Wild. They have the momentum right now. Brown will pick it up behind the net, send it around the boards. Shot on net, saved by Perkins. In front, stick away. Stegall puts on the pressure. Morris sends it down ice. He's go quick, takes a big hit. And we have a whistle as Morris stays down. And that gets applause for some reason. That's where the applause goes. We're happy that Xander Morris is okay. There was a whistle on that one. So the whistle maybe was the end of the period?
Yeah, it was. He called period. He yelled period.
They're trying really hard to communicate. Let's try movies.
Go for it.
43 seconds
Yeah.
left.
So we're going to try a little bit of adjustment to the camera right now.
Keep focusing on like the dirt, not the. I'm just letting you know what's happening.
Yeah. So we switch side here in the second period. There's 15 minutes in the second period. I know that because it hasn't started yet, and that is the last time I'll know how many minutes are remaining in the second period. But goes down off to the side. Picked up. Driver pushes away a Wild player. A little extra there from Driver. He's getting a little bit frustrated. Shot on net. Perkins swallows it up. And we'll get a whistle. Early in the second period. 2-1 Wild. Face off deep in the Raptors defensive zone. Tied up, sent back along the boards. Scott goes to get it. Sends it out to Morris. Morris has it, slams on the brakes. Can't get to it. Big check there by Morris. Little extra aggression there. Keep those elbows down, boys. Out to the point. Wild have it shoot. Goes wide. In the corner fighting for it. Good save there by Perkins. Tie up. Picked up. Wild have it, get it out. Now tied up along the boards. A little extra business given to there on Morris. Into the corner. There it goes, takes it into the corner. Wild get to it. Scott has it, we'll keep it in. Edwards keeps it in now, but the Wild have it as children run past me at great speed. Wild have it. We'll attempt to. 14 Wild players on the ice right now. No call. Shot on net. Pad save by Perkins. Puck gets out. Wild retrieve. Send it back into the corner. Did not get all of it. Puck tries to get sent out. Goes off of a shin. And back around. Brown has it. Sends it over to Amistadi. Amistadi backhands it to no one in particular. But Keener has it, so that's cool. Keener loses it. Sends it forward. Off a couple of sticks. Wild have it. They lose it. Hot potato, hot potato. Wild have it. They'll bring it into the Raptors defensive zone. Shot goes high and wide. Shot blocked. Now back around the back of the net. Lee gets a piece of it. He sends it into the corner. Picked up, pad save, picked back up, but shot into the netting for a stoppage. An amount of time remaining in the second period, 2-1 Wild. The earlier Raptors momentum seems to have left along with the electricity. And while the electricity is back, the momentum is not. Driver has it since along the boards to Lombardo. Lombardo can't get it past the Wild player. Goes off a couple. Now the Wild have it in their defensive zone. They'll go to skate it out. They'll dump, they'll chase. Driver picks it up behind the goal. Dangerous opportunity there. Loose puck. Picked up. He's careful to go back on sides. Stegall stops the momentum. Driver will have to go chase after it, though. He backhands it the other way. Some good skating there by the Wild. But that'll allow the Raptors to make some partial line change. Good movement there, shot on net. But blocked and covered by Perkins for a stoppage. Still second period, 2-1 Wild. Face-off will be in the Raptors' defensive zone. Sent out, goes over her stick, so it's going to slide into the Raptors' offensive zone. Couldn't get to it in time. Keener sent it back.
Go!
It's hit by a Wild player. Keener goes to send it out in front. Edwards attempts to keep it in, and it's hit behind the play. Edwards draws the penalty. Raptors still maintaining possession here. Now we have the whistle. Interference, the call. There's about 7 or 8 in that sequence, but we'll stick with the one that we called earlier. Believe it or not, after you commit a penalty, if it's a delayed penalty, if you commit additional penalties after the penalty, they still count. But we just kind of let it go there. So we've got a minute 30 Raptors power play. Face off tied up, goes out the driver at the point, sent around through Lee. Kept in. Official goes down. Shot on net. Deflected away. Good poke there by Stegall. In front. Amistadi fighting for it. Brown has it, sends it over to Lee. Shot high, off the post, and into the netting. Patty Lee placed that one in there. And an inch away from tying this game up. Stegall will take the face-off deep in the Raptors' offensive zone. Amistadi fights for it, goes out to Brown. Brown looking D to D. Got driver. Driver shoots it right into the Wild player. And now they lose possession of the puck and get stumped in. Lee has it. Sends it forward. Stegall gets a piece of it. Amistadi in front. Shot by Brown. Deflection. And they'll send it the length of the ice. Perkins sends it back to Edwards, who will pick it up. Sends it off the boards to Lombardo. Lombardo, good start and stop there. Sends it over to Brown. Brown has it in the corner. What's the pass? Not ideal. Lombardo picks it up. He sends it into the corner. It's a dump. They'll chase. Sent back around the other way. Edwards will take it mid-ice. Dumped in. Pass Keener. Shot goes high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. It seems to be enough for them. Tied up along the boards. Sent out in front of the slot. Wild have it behind the net. Knocked away. It gets sent down the ice through two piles of slush, so there'll be no icing there. We're back on 5-on-5. That happened a while back. Oh, that's not a good one, but called clean. Okay. Doesn't make a damn bit of sense. Puck crosses ice. Wild player had it and lost it. Is frustrated. Scott has it. Scott dumps. They'll chase. Morris has it tied up along the boards. They'll get it out. Pass out in front, not available. Raptors will have it and go the other way. Stretch pass. Scott has it. He'll fight for it. Goes off of two skates. Bounces back the other way. Backhand attempted something or other. Was going wide. Perkins will cover it, though, and will get a stoppage. Less than half of the second period remaining. Wild still hold a 2-1 lead. Face off in the Raptors' defensive zone. Puck drop. Goes out. Wild have it. Gets it blocked. Wild have it again. They put it on net. Goes off of a stick and goes into the netting. The high netting, not the Perkins blocked netting. So we'll get another face-off in the Raptors' defensive zone. Sent out to the point. Good shot there, but Perkins able to glove it and swallow it whole. So we'll get another face-off in the Raptors' defensive zone. Same spot. Puck drop. Tied up in front. Wild have it. Shot on net and score. Too much traffic close to the crease. Gave the Wild an open shot. And they're able to bury it and give the Wild a 3-1 lead over the Raptors. Puck drop. Sent forward. Scott will fight for it. Gets knocked the other way. Driver will dump it. They'll go chase. Scott in one corner. Goes off of the skate. Wild still have it. They'll measure. Sent cross ice. They'll dump. They'll chase. Dagan Brown there. He gets it out. Sends it the other way. Puck gets taken away. Driver will have to pick it up behind the Raptors net. Goes into the corner, of which I cannot see. Taken away. Wild have it. Shot. Blocked a couple of times. Still out in front. Wild will take it. Shot. Covered by Perkins, who got a piece of it, then falls on it for a stoppage. 3-1 Wild here in the bottom half of the second period. Again, if you're just joining us, we're lucky to have power. We do not have scoreboards. Referees keeping the clock. Well, the scorekeeper, I think, is technically keeping the clock. There, shot on net. Blocked. Ian Edwards escapes. He doesn't recover. Sent back around the other way. Knocked away. And sent down ice. It will stop. Short of icing. Good play there by Lombardo. Get down there, but the Wild will take it. They skate down. Bouncing puck in front. But Perkins falls on it and gets a whistle. That one a little dangerous. But Perkins falls on it. And we have a clock. It's not accurate. Oh, we have 3:53. That might be accurate. There's 2. There's 3. So maybe that's the time. If that's the case, there's 3:53 remaining in the second period. We've got one scoreboard. To the point, shot. Ends up behind the net. Don't know how that happened. Thought Perkins had it. Goes out to the point. Wild still have it. Looking for an opportunity. It's blocked. Sent back around the net. Wild still have it. They send it out to point man. Goes up and around. Wild still have it. Pope now goes behind. Scott there in the corner with Edwards. Picked up, gets it out of the zone. Wild have it at mid-ice. Gets dumped in. Driver has it. Gets taken off the puck. Shot on net by the Wild. Goes wide. Edwards gets a piece of it, as does Perkins. Perkins gets to cover it. We get a stoppage. 2:47 remaining in the second period. 3-1 Wild. Unofficial shots on goal. Wild 25, Raptors 8. Generally not the ideal shot percentage that the Raptors are going to want. But this second period has pretty much been almost all Wild after the power outage. Sent back around. Wild have it in front. Pad save by Perkins. Goes out, shot from the point again. Bouncing puck. Now sent into the corner. Wild still have it. And tied up behind the net. Finally get it out. There's a lot of scramble in front. Just Wild just parking themselves. in front of the crease. Puck goes out. Past Brown, shot on net, stick save, and a cover by the Raptors. .140 remaining in the second period. Still 3-1 Wild. A few of the fans calling for plays behind the play. As we have 4 officials here, so you would think someone would see it. But alas, here we are. Wild have it deep in their defensive zone. Lee and Scott chasing, but puck goes untouched around. Driver goes to get it out. It goes into a player. Out to mid-ice now, the Wild have it. D to D. Back to the D. Lee gets a piece of it. But the Wild will pull an entry. No contact now on the boards. Sent out to the point. In front, covered by Perkins. And we'll get another stoppage. 43.8 seconds remaining in the second period. That'll be the 30th credited shot, according to the scoreboard, for the Wild. Perkins has been strong. 3-1 Wild. Face off deep in the Raptors' defensive zone. I've said that a few times this period. Bouncing puck. Perkins had it, lost it, then fell on it, so he has it. 38.4 seconds here in the second. Puck sent out to the point. Goes off of a stick. Wild have it. And that gets blocked. Wild setting something up. Goes off of the defender and into the zone. Wild will pick it back up. Keener chases after it. Good stick check. Keener will fight after it. Morris throws the body a little bit. Tries to get the play off the puck. Then Morris gets a stick in there. Kept in by the D. Wild will try to get this out, but that'll be the horn for the second period. So after 2 periods, it's the Smoky Mountain Wild 3, Raleigh Raptors 1. Unofficial shots on goal, 31 for the Wild, 8 for the Raptors. Is that accurate? Probably not. Is it a good estimate? Good enough. It paints a picture.
I've never, ever had a scorekeeper be
Oh, it is accurate.
According to Brandon Perkins, this is the first time in recorded history that we have agreed with the shots on goal listed on the scoreboard. So it is shots on goal, 31-8. We have 1 more period to play. It seems like we've been here for 7. And since this game started at 6:50 and it's 8:28 now, we've been here about a game and a third. So loud noises as we get ready to start the third period. Ooh, excuse me as I yawn. It's been a long day. Segal to take the face-off. Puck drop goes back. Driver will go back. Look, sends it up. Scott got a piece of it, but the Wild will take it. They have it in the corner. Sends it out. Stegall intercepts it, though. He has it. Goes along the boards. Scott fights for it, but the Wild get it back. They'll try to get it out of their own zone. They do. They'll dump it. They'll chase. Driver looking for the hit the whole time. But the puck still goes out to the Wild, who shoot on net. Perkins swallows it up. 14-19 in the third. 3-1 Wild. Keener gets it sent down. Brown fights for it. Goes behind the net. Brown digs it out. He fights the two Wild players. There's a third one. Shot goes across the slot. Nothing there. Goes out to the point. Ooh, that was close. But now poked away out of the zone, so the Wild will have to reset. Intercepted there by Keener. He'll bring it in. He's got a little bit of room. Shot on net. And the Wild goaltender wasn't sure for a second, but look what I found. 13:46 remaining in the third. 3-1 Wild. Puck drop in the Raptors' offensive zone goes into the corner and wraps around the boards. Brown goes to pinch up. Puck goes behind the net. Wild have it. They'll dance. Puck gets out of the zone. Amistadi has it. Stays with it. Nice skating there. Amistadi goes the other way. Dumps it in. Wisely crosses the red line, so there's no icing. Bouncing puck picked up by Lee. Shot on net. Still loose. Morris throws the body in. Puck tied up along the back boards. Keener tries to fish it out. Keener still got it. Skates around. Shot. It's taken off his feet. In front, but the Wild intercept and they'll bring it down. Brown not in an ideal position there. Shot on net. Goes wide. Rolls around the boards and the glass. Gets sent back out to the Wild defensive zone. They'll bring it in. In front. One-timer in the slot. Good save there by Perkins. Stegall has it. Has the stick lifted. And there's the whistle. That's a hook. A stick lift is good. A stick hook is bad. That was the bad one. 12-12 remaining in the third period. The Raptors will go back on the power play for 1 minute 30 seconds. It's the diet version of the power play. Because in tournaments, we feel bad about putting kids in the box. Face off. Wild have it behind their own net. They'll try to get it out. They get it partially out. So Driver will take it in his defensive zone. They'll go set something up. Lombardo will bring it into the zone. Gets checked by his own player. They lose the puck. Shot goes wide. Stegall goes to pick it up. He sends it over to Lombardo. It's an aggressive kill by the Wild. Shot on net. Goes wide. Goes back around. Edwards has it. Take it away, and the Wild will dump. Driver goes to pick it back up. 37 seconds still left on the power play. Driver tries to get past. Does not. Puck goes down. The Wild head coach has his feelings greatly hurt. As we'll have coincidings. So 5-on-4 still for the 21 seconds remaining in the power play. Amistadi goes after it. Loses handle, shot on net, covered by Perkins. We'll go to whistle. So 12 seconds remaining in the power play, 10:54 remaining in the third. Puck gets sent around the boards. Morris will take it, sends it off of a Wild player. Wild will pick it up in their own zone. They'll dump back. That will be the death of the penalty. So we're back to 5-on-5. Pass out in front on the high slot. Shot, glove save, and a beauty there by Perkins. We'll stop the clock. 10:23 remaining in the third. 3-1 Wild. It's gotten a bit chippy, as it does when the officials establish a let-them-play mentality. So when you establish that, your players will test to see what they can get away with. Puck sent out to Lombardo. Lombardo has it. He's got two defenders to beat. Almost gets past the first. Still gets it into the offensive zone. Recovers, gets the puck back. That gets tied up. Gets sent back out. Edwards has it. He'll send it off the boards. Picked back up by the Wild. Edwards has it. He'll take it himself, and he'll dump it in. It goes off of a Wild player. And the Wild take it behind their own net. Sent back around. Lee will chase after it. Lee sends it down ice. The Wild will take it, attempt a backhand. Rogers loses his footing. That was last season's player. Brady Scott has it. Wild have it now. They'll dump in. Cross ice pass. Broken up by Stegall. Morris goes after it. Takes a little contact. Puck lost. Scott has it. Shot. Rebound. And the ref gets knocked on his ass. Because literally officials are letting bad plays happen to see if retaliation will happen so that they can call coincidings. So what's going to come out of this one? Morris goes in. Stegall goes in. We'll have some discussion here. So still some discussion. Referee discussing it with the scorekeeper. We've got one penalty on the board on the Raptors. So we've got the coincidings. So we'll go 5-on-4 here, as the Raptors will have a penalty to kill. Again, the official was ready to let the two players get the coincidings, but it kept escalating, and another player was brought in to defend. And you'll always get the retaliation. So 5-on-4, Raptors have a penalty to kill. Down low, in front. Lombardo finally dumps it out. As Rogers introduces himself along the backboards. But the Wild will take it in an attempt to set something up. Back pass, have it along the side, shot on net, blocked by Perkins. Picked up by Scott. Scott looked to see if he had something going and then dumps it in and then chases after it. Taken down along the boards. Not egregious. No call needed there. Cross-ice pass. Bouncing puck. Penalty is killed dead. Driver tries to stick it past the Wild player. He cannot. That gets moved out. Lee will take it. He'll send it to Morris. Morris spins around a few times, figures out where it is, puts it on net. Brought in by the Wild goaltender for a stoppage. 7:07 remaining in the third period. Wild have a 3-1 lead. Shots are 35-13 for the Wild. That's a lot. Raptors attempting to play with 6 players. That's cheating. Now sent out of the faceoff circle. We'll get Lombardo to take the faceoff. Tied up in the skates. Wild have it. They'll send it down ice. Keener goes off of his stick. Shot on net. Blocked by Perkins. Good move there by Lombardo. Gets the puck in front of him. Past the defender. Hit behind the play. No call. Puck sent down. Scott comes across. He's got an opening as the two Raptors Wild players collide into each other. Gets a shot off. Covered by the Wild. And a stoppage. A lot of chatter being shown there. Again, the friendly two teams that were chatting it up during the blackout, not so friendly anymore. Puck goes bouncing. Brown, though, uses good speed there. Shot gets off. Brown has it, sends it around. Stegall will pick it up. He's got Morris in front of him. Loses the puck. Still gets hit. Still no call. Sends out. Scott picks it up. He's still got it in the zone. Tries to send it out into the slot. Hand goes up. What are we going to call on the Raptors this time? No, actual penalty on the Wild. It happens sometimes. So with 5:35 remaining in the third period and a 3-1 Wild lead, we will see a minute 30 power play for the Raptors. Puck tied up at the Edwards. Edwards loses the handle and he'll have to reset. Cross ice pass. Lombardo will dump. They'll go chase. Lee goes after it. Gets it. Tries to send it back around the other way. Yeah. Oh. Perfect opportunity there. Delayed penalty call. Edwards tried to hold on to it. But interference there. So we should have a 5-on-3 power play now. So 5-on-3 for 51 seconds. As that one looked to be interference. This will be the best opportunity the Raptors have for scoring in this game. Stegall to take the face-off. Goes at Edwards at the point. Sends it around. Edwards knocks it down, sends it to the boards. Keener has it. He'll keep it, sends it across. Edwards pass out in front. Now sent back around the other way. Shot on net. Almost a great opportunity there. Yeah, intercepted by Stegall. Stegall, shot on net, knocked away. Part one of the penalty is over, so we're 5-on-4 now. Puck sent around the other way. I don't know where half these passes are going to. Offsides on the Wild. Egregious even. So 24 seconds remaining in the power play. As the Thunder has started now. Rogers to take the face-off. 3:49 remaining in the third. 3-1 Wild. Puck drop. Lombardo will pick it up. He'll bring it in. Shot gets deflected, and the Wild goaltender gloves it, so a stoppage. 17 seconds remaining in the power play. 3:42 remaining in the third period. Again, 3-1 Wild. Puck sent back. Amistadi digs it out. Sends it out in front. That's going to go all the way down. The Wild will pick it up as the penalty ends. Open ice hit there on Lombardo. That's a penalty. Interference again. As the Wild seem bored at this point and just feel like popping a few players. So with 3:10 remaining in the third and final period, the Raptors will once again go on the power play. Tied up, sent back. Edwards' attempt to send it out, tied up on the boards, dumped around. Knocked down by Edwards. Morris will bring this one in. Good move there. Cross ice the driver. Hesitates. Shot. Glove down by the Wild goaltender. And we'll go stoppage. 1:08 remaining in the power play for the Raptors. 2:48 remaining in the period. Keener to take the face-off. The Raptors have no goalie. Stegall comes in. Perkins to the bench. Shot. Gets dumped down. They'll have to go get it. There's no icing here. So the Wild will be spending the entire opportunity. Driver sent it down. Did not realize there wasn't a player there. So Perkins will have to come back into the crease for the faceoff. 51 seconds left in the power play. Keener to take the faceoff here. Sent into the skates. Keener fights for it. Wild have it, shot on net. Swallowed up by Perkins. We'll get another face-off in the Raptors' defensive zone. Keener to take this one. Good lift on that face-off. Picked up. Keener has it. He'll bring it out. He's got the size and the moves. Shot on net. Blocked. Now along the boards. Sent into the corner. Perkins once again on the bench. Raptors with a 6-on-4 advantage right now. Shot on net. Glove save again by the Wild. 1:50 remaining in the period. 11 seconds remaining in the power play. 0 goalies on the ice for the Raptors. They're playing 6-on-4 right now. And I don't look forward to going outside because it sounds like it's pouring out there. Back along the backboards, into the corner. They send it back around. Scott picks it up behind the net. Penalty is over. Still tied up along the boards. Still tied up. Extracurriculars there. Some of these boys really need to get over themselves. 1:31 remaining. So Scott goes in and we'll have a penalty. And because of the penalty, we'll break the face-off in the Raptors' defensive zone, as they have a penalty to kill for the rest of the game. Again, frustration setting in. Because again, with 4 officials, we still can't see what's going on. Tie up. Rogers fighting for it. Driver. Tied up. Driver has it. Attempts to send it out. Sends it out a second time. Rogers tries to bring it out. He doesn't. Pass back. Shot. Goes off a body. Sent back down. Raptors will dump it. They're allowed to. The Wild will take their time getting to it. They have no urgency, nor should they. They're just going to hold on to this one. Up, stretch pass. Goes down. Edwards will pick it up. Edwards stomps it all the way down, which you can because they're killing a penalty. Edwards, slapper from the point, goes wide. That one had a little mustard on it.
Come on, guys.
Tied up. At this point, we're just avoiding any further discipline. A good start degraded into, I don't know. We have to get good officials one of these days, right? So at the end of a very long game, Smoky Mountain Wild 3, Raptors 1. Shots on goal 39 for the Wild, 19 for the Raptors. We'll see you tomorrow for 2 games, if my data plan hasn't exploded by then. We'll see you then.
Something happened there at the end, and like all of a sudden it